Right, the next one is it's a chest pressure Kimura from dorsal fin, or double wrist lock if you prefer double wrist locks. So I've gone to north south here, and I've gone for my choke and it's not happening or whatever. Yeah, so whatever reason the north south choke isn't happening, what I've decided to do is I've decided to give him some jive and some pain. This is a horrible move, by the way. You're not going to make any friends with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hand and I make a fist, yeah, and I'm going to go as tight as I can underneath his arm, and then I add some pressure into the center of his chest. So I'm using my own chest to push down the fist, which goes into his sternum, and then I'm driving on the balls of my feet in this direction. So there's loads of pressure going in underneath his diaphragm. It's really not comfy for him. And what he will definitely do to escape this is he will try, because he can't turn in the direction towards the camera, he can only turn in the opposite direction. So as I add pressure, he will try and move. Okay? As he moves, to relieve the pressure, all I'm going to do is bring my knees up to the side of his head, and I keep hold of this as I pop the arm in front of me. Now I need to keep my chest, just turn you around, I need to keep my chest on this side of his arm, otherwise he will get to his hands and knees, which we might want him to do, but not in this case. Alright, so I keep my chest on this side, everything's still tight on my arm. I'm going to reach in the inside of his elbow. People try and reach up here, I'm making too much space. So I reach on the inside of his elbow and touch my own shoulder, and from there I slide to my wrists. So we'll do that one more time. It's here, everything's still tight, I'm still locked in on this arm. This arm's going to pummel up inside his elbow to my own shoulder, and I slide that down as I grab my own wrists. Okay, so you can see my grip. I don't mind if you use your thumbs. I've never seen anyone dislocate the thumbs from having this grip. I go in here, keeping my chest pressure so that his elbow is maintained on this side. Alright, and I'm going to finish this with a double wrist lock. His hand is already on this side of his body. I'm going to rotate his wrist to his armpit, okay, and I'm going to pull his armpit underneath his wrist underneath his armpit, sorry. So I turn his wrist so that it faces down the way, and I'm going to try and pull it up underneath his armpit. And what that does is it attacks the rotator cuff. So I get a tap from there. Alright? If I want to do the Kimura, what I believe is a Kimura, it's a shoulder joint attack. So I would rotate. Okay? So I've got a choice of pulling in, double wrist lock, or rotating. Both of them will get a tap. Yep, so we'll do that one more time. Might be an idea to do it with your feet facing towards the camera. You can see the initial bit, so if you put your legs down, so they can see. Brilliant. My pain. So I go here, he's got some kind of grip, the north-south isn't working, the north-south choke isn't working, can't do very much. This hand's going to come across, put the fist on his chest, and I lift my hips and drive here. Okay? He's only got one choice, which really is to go that way to get the chest pressure off. Okay? As he gets here, I'm going to put my thighs on each side of his head and squeeze. From here, I keep my chest on the inside of his arm. Doesn't matter if his hand's over here. Alright, because I'm going to slide this hand in to my own shoulder. Once it goes in on my own shoulder, all I'm going to do is just slide it down to catch my own wrist and his wrist. From here, turn the wrist towards the armpit, pull. Okay? It's a really nice way of getting the Kimura or the double wrist lock. It also stops them being able to get their hands together because you're keeping the arm on that side of their body. Right? Really old school move, really, really effective. So give it a try. Nice one, that, isn't it? I like that one.
I wasn't expecting that.